What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? To our buddy Big John and G, Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Alright, so we have another gaming radar, another daily Christmas time gaming radar. And this, much like yesterday, is another science fiction game. Wouldn't call it high adventure though. This is more like science fiction meets high-tech espionage. This is again, much like yesterday's, this is another game that is a standalone expansion. Well, the other one wasn't so much standalone expansion, but this is a standalone expansion. It is called Specter Ops. And this is the second one, Broken Covenant. And in this game, you're sneaking in. Well, you know what? Why don't you meet me down the table and we'll talk about this and the first game. Plaid Hat Games brings us another installation of the Specter Ops series. Now, in this world, it's set up in the future, high-tech dystopia. I very much looking forward to this game. I love the first game. So far, it's on the same track record with so many games that everyone that I put it down in front of the table for, they've all really enjoyed this game. The creator of the game, Emerson Matsuuchi. Am I saying that right? I think so. I actually got a chance to meet him. Very nice guy. Love his game. Looking forward to this new version, this sequel, this standalone sequel / expansion. Now the art is something else I really wanted to talk about. Stephen Hamilton, the art that he did for Emerson's game, Specter Ops, Broken Covenant, is as amazing as it was in the first game. The detail in this work, the lighting effects, and especially with the overlays of the spot UVs to really make the light pop, because this game is about the shadows. And wow, the board is something beautiful to look at. This game, like the first one, is good for 2 to 5 players, ages 14 and up, and it could take you 90 minutes. First game in, especially if you got a full group, might take you up to 2 hours. Now, the game is, generally speaking, a one versus all game. So if you have 4 players, then one of them is going to be the agent, and the other 3 are going to pick hunters, and they're going to be chasing down the agent, or trying to. And when you play the agent, you get their general agent cards, and then each specific agent has a couple of cards unique to themselves. And the players that are running the hunters, they never know which agent the agent person picked. Unless they get spotted, they don't know. So they don't know how they're moving, they don't know what their special abilities are. And that's pretty cool. Now in the first game, it was basically one set thing you had to do. There were several nodes. I think it was like 4 nodes or 6 nodes or something. And during the course of the game, there would be 3, predetermined 3, that the agent would have to go and activate, and then escape, without getting caught. That game is great. But not only is it a one versus all game, it also fits into a category that I've dubbed the 5th player shift. I like that. I like the way it sounds. So the 5th player shift is when you have a game that is one versus all, but when you add one more, in this case, if you add that 5th player, you still have 4 hunters versus the 1 agent. But one of the hunters is a double agent. And just like how the hunter players don't know which agent the player is using, they don't know which hunter is giving them bad information. And the first time I got to play it full players, the first game, I was chosen to be the double agent. And it was great. We actually not only completed the agent's mission, and not only did the agent escape, but it literally wasn't until the last turn as the agent was escaping, he got spotted, and then they figured out it was me. As the double agent working as a mole in the hunters. Yeah, it was really exciting. It was really fun. And this game, there's no reason. Everything I've read, the reviews I've seen beforehand, this has completely captured that feeling again in this whole cat and mouse, cloak and dagger routine. This game, I believe, I might be wrong, I hope I'm not, but I believe you can mix and match, which if you can't, guys, get on the ball on that. But yeah, so mixing and matching would be great because it's the same game, the same rules, just different characters and a different board. Or at least mostly the same rules. The skeleton or a little bit more than the skeleton of the same rules. So there should be some interchangeability. But even if there isn't, which I'll be upset about, if this game plays out like the original, I'm going to absolutely love it. The Specter Ops, Broken Covenant by Plaid Games. That's on my radar. You should dig into that a little bit more. Check it out, because it might deserve a spot on yours. Thank you for checking us out on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. Thank you so much for going over to our Zazzle store, the Two Gun Pixie Zazzle store, and looking at everything that we have for sale there, our official 2GP merchandise. I want to thank everyone, especially though, for right here on YouTube, for subscribing, for liking, for commenting, and most of all, please keep sharing our videos. It's the best thing you can do for us. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. And I am